Hello, and a very early morning at 6:30 a.m. Yeah, I just picked up the new Cybertruck called Clad 2. We're heading out early this morning. We're headed up to the Asheville area. Gonna pick up Richard. Greg spent the night. We're out early enough to not have any sun this morning, as you can see. Anyway, we are heading to the Antique Hamfest. It's held at the museum at AB Tech down in Asheville. AB Tech is a technical college. We're going to hang out with our friends at the Hamfest. Yeah, it's early. I'm trying to wake up myself. Anyway, I'm sitting here waiting for Greg to come down. He's in the guest room, of course. We've rousted Richard out. That's quite the feat. He was up all night working on the radio, he said. So we're heading up that way now. I've reset the trip meter, so we'll see how it goes. We have 78% in the tank, and for you miles folks, that's 234 miles here in the Cybertruck. That's all I know. Yet another morning. We've got it bad, Greg.
I thought when you got old, you could take your time and enjoy life and sleep in if you wanted to. Not going to happen.
Are you kidding? You did that all last week at your place.
It was a mistake to come up here.
See? That's the problem. That's what Richard says. Why don't you guys go without me? I got to keep you old guys going. Otherwise, I don't have any friends. So,
well, you keep treating us like this, you may not have any friends.
Well, then there's that. All right, well, we're getting the heck out of here. Richard's probably wondering where the heck we are. It's 6:35. Let's move it. Still as dark as an inside of a cow. Well, almost. We're taking it easy on the back roads. A lot of deer here. I don't need to hurt the little fellas. I'm not sure much will happen to the Cybertruck, but I don't want to hurt the deer. As usual, no one is up here in Columbus than expected. Nice little place. But there's not a lot of activity this early. Except maybe this Taco Bell. No? Is Taco Bell open today? Yeah, no. People are smarter. They're not eating Mexican food this morning. But it does look like maybe the Scottish breakfast place is open, but their sign's not on, the big sign anyway. But we're not stopping today. We've got a mission. Well, Richard, are you up still? You've been up all night?
Yeah.
You've been up all night?
Yes. Well, no, since about 3 o'clock. There's a Vietnam spotted Cambodia on 10 a minute ago.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of unusual.
It is. All right, your shotgun. All right, well, let's get out of here. It's rainy. We're now northbound on Interstate 26 after having a breakfast at Hardee's. How's your breakfast, Richard?
Oh, Frisco breakfast sandwich. First class.
How about yours, Greg?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was, they make it swim in butter a little bit.
Well, you got to swim in something.
Well, I suppose. It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I agree. Had a cup of coffee and a Frisco burger, so now I'm lubed up for the rest of the day.
We don't need to eat for the rest of the day.
No, except I think lunch is Elena's, so
Yeah.
we'll see if you're hungry by then. We're northbound now on Interstate 26. We're headed to AB Tech College for the event today. We're now north of the Blue Ridge Parkway, just south of Interstate 40, about 4 miles. And we'll go north further from there and get off at Amboy Road, head up to AB Tech. And yeah, they're continuing to work on the 26 here. One of these days they might actually have it available to drive on. You never know. Stranger things have happened. This is the Asheville Museum, Farm Home Ham Technology.
Those consecutive units radio on fire.
Boy, I tell you, that is actually very cool.
If the cord doesn't, those toys.
Wow. Are these reproduction signs?
Those are reproductions.
Yes.
Those two are original.
Is it
Those
really?
machines.
Wow.
Those are reproductions.
Wow. Still nice to have in the shop, you know.
Well, the reproductions are cheaper too.
Are they? What do you want for your RCA one there? You got more than one or just the one?
15.
15. That's a good deal. Yeah, put it up in the shop and little nostalgic going on there. You bet. That's cool.
That's a film.
I was going to say some more goes out. I hadn't got them out here yet.
I love the tube tester. Portable tube tester.
He's got those for $5.
Some of them have a magic eye tube in them even, you know, like this is a circuit tester with a filament tester. That's awesome. Yeah. That's what you need is a sign. That's it. Yeah, we got just a 2-meter antenna, and these are mobile whips, and it looks like just a mast. This is a discone antenna, a bunch of rotors. It's everything. Stuff you can't do without. Get your wallet out and start buying.
Firmly in my back pocket.
Oh, look at that. I haven't seen one of these. Logic Key Keyer. That's actually really a good keyer, actually. What do we got? Caps? Oh, no, pop rivets. Colored pop rivets. It's cool. Need to fix some radios. I think we have some maybe transformers, filament, high voltage. What do they say here? $2. Can't go wrong. That's pig in a poke. Oh, yeah. Need some test equipment? Hey, what are you doing?
Sniffing around.
Well, that's a good thing. I thought this was your stuff.
No, not today.
Got all kinds of goodies here.
Stuff here.
Well, look, you got free stuff. Oh, look. Yeah. See, you need this, okay? You need a cassette tape.
Yeah, just what I need.
You do. You put it in your cassette tape recorder.
If I had one,
What?
I'd probably take the
There's a whole box of them for
I
free.
know, for free.
I got some tube books.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that's handy to have. These big giant manuals here have all the schematics for all the old radios in them. Yeah, this is a nice beauty.
The 5 volts is a USB.
This is a vacuum tube.
And this
High power
particular
vacuum
power bank,
tube.
which is under $19.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's actually.
And if you break it, it's
Sometimes
yours,
you
see?
get these power banks
At least you're handling it, and I don't have to.
their hour capacity.
Isn't that wild?
But this one's
Clips into
28.
clips to hold it. Wow, looks like a triode.
This will keep this.
Here's your number.
And what is it?
1844. And then it's
Oh, that's the serial number, yeah. Wow.
is that a model number?
Yeah, it's just a serial number,
This
probably.
will keep this going for about 8 hours.
Wow, that's cool.
You have to recharge it.
Now you need to build something out of it. Of course, you need a 40 amp filament transformer.
This is transmitter, which is all
Could be worse though, right?
there's 25 bucks on eBay. It's an AM transmitter, and of course I've got a little MP3 player. Is the program source, but it makes the radio tune exactly the better choice.
Yeah, I think so. Are these home built? The power supplies?
Yeah.
Some shortwave radios. These are all kinds of electronic components for repair and you name it. I've got a garage full of all this stuff. connectors. These are coaxial connectors and go on the end of coax for connecting gear to it. More stuff. These are called variable capacitors. It's a mechanical device. Looks like a bread cutter, but it's not. It has a rotating section. And depending upon the distance between what's called the stator and the rotor, increases or decreases the capacitance. It's called a variable capacitor. And there's little ones and trimmer caps and all kinds of goodies here. All right, what do we got over here? Oh yeah, scopes, meters, stuff of the past. How you doing today? How's it going? Well, you know what? That's what you want to do. Uh-oh, double trouble.
I heard him, yeah.
Oh,
with the Wi-Fi and stuff.
Yeah. And
Yes,
it works a
it
treat.
makes sense, yeah.
It works a treat. So we're gonna
I
be
have
on-
something for Lee.
A lot of old table radios. These were quite popular in the year. Magnavox.
Here's what you need.
I may want it, but I certainly don't need it.
Yeah, we replace music.
Yeah.
Another cool on your wall.
Yeah. So in the era, they tried to make these things without the case, so they'd chrome them up. And looks good. It sits out on the table, and you can brag to your friends and family that you've got a chrome-plated power supply and radio. That's cool. Here's a Goonie Bird VFO. If you know, you know. And of course, vacuum tubes. Everything runs with tubes.
It's a traveling horn.
No, you put it on your ear.
Pack it up. Work. I just don't need it if I sell my last two movies. I'll take it. Okay, great. Wonderful.
Some power supplies. Our buddy Brian. Boy, Brian's wheeling dealing.
Need a Cantronic.
Oh, jeez. Last one I had by that was damaged by lightning, and that was 28 years ago.
Well, they still work.
Oh, they do. Yeah, I've got one. You want to need another one?
Yeah, you should have two.
Come on, I'll sell it to you, and you can have a pair. And that way they'll keep each other company. We are headed to the museum, and it's this way.
Take a easy angle to the right.
Okay. Bam, we're here. Excuse us. How you doing? Yeah. Okay, so this is the Asheville Radio Museum. Check this out. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's a story behind this particular radio. 1930s.
There's another room back here.
All right, we can check this out here.
Do you remember? Well, I don't remember this.
So I got the TV.
I want to take a picture of you guys.
Let me
Let me see.
Right. Yeah, see, look.
I got some brakes.
I remember they used to put magnifying glasses in front of these. So this is called a Gibson girl. When you're stranded in that life vest or lifeboat and you need to call for help, there's a crank, and when you crank it, it generates electricity and it automatically sends SOS. And it's usually something you find in a lifeboat.
It's a cakewalk. You'll have your license, and then just upgrade you down, and you'll be able to, yes, we have that now. You want to check that?
The weight off of the needle, because that whole thing rides right on this needle, and the needle is right here. There's the needle, right there. You can see it, and then the audio comes up, the tube gets amplified and out of the speaker, and that spring takes the weight of the entire horn off of the needle.
Pull that over for me while I hold this.
You take pictures of this and you call it. This thing says
Spider web coil.
I don't know if they were out over there, I just never had one.
It's a tiny little typewriter.
Oh, it's got this in it, Dave.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How about that?
Yeah.
Never done
You're
it.
still there.
This is the amateur radio stuff here. All the keys available. Sending Morse code. Homemade gear. You're fine. You're fine. Let's get a little shot here.
They shame me, I'm gonna give you some more.
Okay, but thank you very much. It's, the little bowl is there. You can, thank you.
This is the station. You can actually come and operate from here, which is cool. More gear. It's all amateur radio stuff.
My brother's like that. My brother.
Usually receivers, transmitters, transceivers, a little of everything.
Oh, yeah.
How about yourself? Hey, Carl.
Even the Cybertruck fits in this parking structure. It's just the size of an F-150. You can get an old F-150 in here. You can certainly get your Cybertruck in here. So if you ever wonder how big the Cybertruck is, it's almost the same dimensions as this F-150. It just looks a little different. All right, we're done with the Hamfest. We're loading up and getting out of here. We are leaving the Hamfest. It's pretty good. Richard, what do you think of the
I had
Hamfest?
a great time. Met some nice people. Got to see some radios. I had no idea what they were. It was way before my time.
Yeah, that's cool. How about you, Greg?
Oh no, it was fun. I always like walking along, looking at the old stuff. Some of it you recognize, a lot of it you don't, but that's okay. It's all cool.
What about the museum?
The museum's really nice. They did a nice job on that. I hadn't seen the original one, or the one they had prior to this, but they did a nice job setting this one up.
Yeah, how about you, Richard? Was that first time you've been in the museum?
No, I went last year,
Did you?
but they had it laid out better this year. It was great. Like I say, I didn't recognize all the radios there, but I got, if I was interested, I could ask if somebody knew.
Awesome. Well, I thought the whole museum was very well curated. I thought it was pretty cool. So, anyway, we are leaving now and we're heading out. We're back on Interstate 26. Dumped Richard off. Greg and I are heading to the house. He's got his stuff there. He's going to be heading to his house, and we get to hang out with my wife, do some videos today. Yeah, look at this. It's wanting to rain today. I don't know what this is. Remnants of the storm that came through, the hurricane. I don't know. We are getting back home. We'll be there soon, and we'll wrap this baby up. What a nice day. Dang, it was early though. It's 11:34 a.m. now. We've driven 104 miles, 42 kilowatt hours of energy used at a rate of 405. I guess that's reasonable. It's an awful big vehicle. Got to show the Cybertruck to several people. There's always amazed every time they come over and they say, "What is this thing?" Well, I go through the normal dissertation and explaining it to them, and I think they're quite amazed. If you like today's video, give me a like, pass it on to your friends. Do not forget the Tesla referral program. It is back in operation. If you have somebody that'd like to buy a Tesla, maybe you, please use my link. It takes a direct connection to the Tesla website. When you do it, it says Dave on it. You place your order, you save $1,000, and I make some money towards free supercharging miles on my travels. Also, the perk is you get contact with me. I'll give you an email, and you have any questions, just drop them to me, and I'll see if I can answer them for you directly. Thanks for watching. I'll look for you in the next video, and take care.